Marcus Aurelius said, "When you wake up in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, think, enjoy, and love." In this light, how can we create mornings that reflect this Stoic appreciation for life? Today, we'll show you a morning routine based on the wisdom of Stoicism that will help you have a peaceful and purposeful day. Before we start, I'd appreciate it if you liked the video to help me keep spreading the Stoic philosophy. If you're not already subscribed, I suggest you do so you don't miss any videos. Number 1. Reflect on the transient nature of life. One of the main ideas behind Stoicism is that everything changes, and you should deeply understand and accept this every morning before the world starts to break out in noise. Take a moment to really think about this truth. Find a quiet place to sit where you won't be bothered. Make sure your posture is relaxed but straight, which is a physical representation of the balance you want to reach between being calm and aware. Close your eyes and picture the vastness of the universe. Picture stars being born and dying, and galaxies spinning in a dance of time called the cosmic ballet. Imagine the Earth as a tiny dot. Within this dot, think of the rise and fall of civilizations, the mountains that have stood tall, and the rivers that have carved paths. Now, focus on your own life, which is but a blink in the grand plan of things. This image isn't meant to make us feel less important. It's meant to help us understand how precious and short our lives are. Realizing how short life is a powerful way to stay focused on the present. First, it makes each day more important. When we realize how quickly time passes, we tend to put more importance on things that really matter over pointless distractions and fights. Having this attitude when you wake up gives you a deeper sense of purpose throughout the day. This morning ritual isn't about facing death with fear. It's about embracing the present with love, reverence, and action. As Seneca said, life is long if you know how to use it. So by grounding our amors in this practice, we remind ourselves to live each day fully, meaningfully, and with grace. Number 2. Journal your thoughts. Writing in a journal, which has its roots in Stoic philosophy, isn't just a way to record events. It's also a way to have a private talk with yourself. It's a way to ground yourself, and sometimes even the very putting your thoughts into words on paper can be a very powerful experience. First, pick a journal that speaks to you. It could be a simple paper, a fancy diary, or a computer file. There are no judgments or expectations from outside sources in this sacred space. First thing in the morning, write down the first thoughts that come to mind. These could be remnants of dreams, feelings from the previous day, or hopes for the day ahead. This helps clear your mind of mental clutter, like sweeping the courtyard of leaves. Next, turn your attention to gratitude. In the grand tapestry of life, it's easy to get caught up in what we lack or what we want, but Stoicism teaches us the value of appreciating the present. What are 3 things you're truly thankful for? It could be the comfort of your blanket, the smile of a loved one, or just the chance to start a new day. Think about yourself a lot. Think about a Stoic concept or a problem you're facing in your life. Ask yourself, am I living in line with my values? Where did I act on impulse instead of reason yesterday? How can I be better today? This isn't a self-criticism practice, but one of self-awareness and growth. Finally, set a goal for the day in your journal by writing down a simple promise or affirmation based on the Stoic virtues of justice, courage, and moderation. Remember that your journal is a reflection of your inner world. It's a tool, a friend, and a mentor. It guides your actions and choices throughout the day. Thoughts of Marcus Aurelius. One of the most important Stoic works began as the author's personal journal. It was a way for him to keep in mind the Stoic principles that helped him understand his actions and get through life's challenges. Number 3. Set daily intentions, not goals. While both goals and intentions guide us, they do so in very different ways. Goals are focused on the future, on outcomes, on achievements, and on results. They give us a destination. Intentions, on the other hand, show us the way. They are present moment anchors deeply rooted in our values and the person we want to be every day. Stoicism at its core stresses the difference between what we can control and what we can't, often tied to results in the outside world. Even if we try our hardest, things may sometimes get out of our control, and unexpected problems may come up. But they are definitely in our control, and they serve as daily reminders of our personal values, a decision about how we want to live our lives, no matter what happens around us. As you start your day after writing in a journal to clear your mind, instead of focused on what needs to be done, think about the kind of day you want to have. Ask yourself, who do I want to be today? Do you want to be patient, taking each moment as it comes and not rushing through it? Do you want to be kind to yourself and others, realizing that everyone is going through their own problems? Or do you want to be brave, facing challenges head-on and leaving your comfort zone? Write down your goals. For example, today I will listen more than I speak, or I will approach conflicts with understanding. These aren't just things you need to do. They're reminders of the kind of person you want to be. As Sebastian so eloquently put it doesn't matter what you bear, but how you bear it. Intentions are our daily compass in this endeavor. They guide our reactions, decisions, and actions. They're not just passive aspirations. They become active choices that shape our day. By setting daily intentions, you're committing not to outcomes, but to virtues. You're not defining success by what you achieve, but by how you act, respond, and exist in the world. It's a profound shift in perspective that fits perfectly with Stoic wisdom and makes sure that you have a clear vision of your personal journey, no matter how unpredictable the day may be. Number 4. Revisit Stoic teachings. Stoic philosophy gives us a lot of information that can help us live a kind, strong, and purposeful life. But these lessons aren't just words that we should read once and then forget. They're seeds of wisdom that need constant attention to grow inside us and show up in our daily lives. Instead of reading something every morning, make it a habit to read something from one of the Stoic philosophers. It could be Marcus Aurelius's deep reflections, the enlightening and comforting letters of Seneca, or Epictetus's practical discourses. You should not just skim these works like you would any other book. Instead, you should read them with respect and intention. To begin, you can let serendipity guide you by picking a section at random from a Stoic text or using a daily Stoic meditation book. This method often leads you to wisdom that seems relevant to your current situation or the day ahead. Once you've picked a passage, read it slowly and carefully, letting each thought sink deep into you. Imagine what it means and think about what it means. How does this knowledge apply to your life? What eternal truths does it speak of? After some time to think about it, you might feel moved to write down your ideas. It's not just writing in a journal, it's a way to meditate on the ancients' wisdom and turn it into your own personal creed. As you write, you may find new layers of the lessons, see them in the light of recent events, or find them relevant to things that are going to happen. But Stoicism is mainly an action-oriented philosophy, so the real point of this morning ritual is to put it into practice. If today's lesson is about how short life is, let it inspire you to enjoy every moment. If it's about how important other people's opinions are, let it remind you to value them. Use it to protect yourself from unfair praise or criticism. At its core, every Stoic lesson is a call to action, an urge to bring virtue and knowledge into your daily life, if you are lucky enough to share this Stoic wisdom. If you're on a journey with friends or a community, you might want to talk about these lessons with them. Sharing your own thoughts and listening to different points of view can help you understand them better and help the group grow. Reading about Stoic philosophy every morning isn't just a hobby, it's a promise to live each day with mindfulness and morality. This is because Stoic philosophers say that learning isn't just about getting information, it's also about expressing and living the essence of wisdom. Number 5. Prepare for your mornings. Marcus Aurelius said that all of our efforts must be aimed at the end, or they will be useless. If it's not right in the end, it will fail completely. Waking up early takes more work than just setting an alarm for 5 a.m. and hope for the best. People who want to make the most of early mornings have the habit both when they wake up and before they go to sleep. While you can't control your consciousness while you sleep, You can completely control what you do at night to help you wake up feeling refreshed. To start, cut down on the time you spend watching TV and using your phone before bed. Make a promise to yourself that you won't look at your phone while you're lying down tonight. Get everything ready for tomorrow. For example, if you want to go to the gym, get your workout clothes ready before bed. This will save you energy the next day. If you're going to the gym in the morning, it will be hard to skip the workout if your workout clothes and sneakers are ready in your room for you to wake up and get moving. This is a 2-minute exercise that will save you energy in the morning. Someone who has an unresolved problem can't sleep well because their minds can't rest. You may have experienced this before. Instead of lying there and replaying the situation over and over in your mind, it's almost time for bed, so take care of any problems you can't solve right away, or that you can't control. Before bed, practice deep breathing. Inhale slowly and count to 5. Then exhale all the air while counting silently. By doing this simple exercise, your body learns that there's no danger and you can relax. By increasing the oxygen supply to your body, your muscles become less tense. Your mind needs to slow down so you can get a good night's sleep, and this will have a direct effect on your morning. By giving up small things, you can start getting up earlier and making your day more productive. Getting ready for the day with a clear head and a sense of purpose can have a big effect on your general health and productivity. Great minds like Marcus Aurelius followed the Stoic philosophy, which has timeless advice on how to get ready for the day. Taking a Stoic attitude can help you find inner peace, strength, and a clear mind that will help you get through the day's challenges. Begin with gratitude. Think about the things you are thankful for as you start your day. This practice helps you feel good by shifting your attention from what you don't have to what you do have. Writing down 3 things you are thankful for every morning should be part of a gratitude book. A small act like this can make the day better. Imagine the problems that could happen, meaning think about the problems you might face during the day. When bad things are planned ahead of time, this is called premeditatio malorum. Application. In the morning, take a moment to think about possible problems and how you can calmly and effectively deal with them. Getting ready for this can help you stay cool and collected when things go wrong. Make a list of your goals and intentions for the day. This will help you stay on track and avoid getting off track. Application. Every morning, write down your plans and goals. Think about both your jobs and the good traits you want to show, like patience, kindness, or hard work. Practice mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness and meditation help you focus on the present moment and let go of thoughts that aren't useful. Set aside a few minutes every morning to meditate or practice being aware. Take a moment to notice your breath and the present moment. By doing this, you can feel more calm and clear throughout the day. Do some physical exercise. Explanation. Being active is good for both your body and your mind. It gives you more energy and makes you feel ready to take on the day. Application. Do some kind of exercise every morning, like a quick walk, yoga, or a workout. You'll feel more awake and ready to go for the day after this. You can build a foundation of calm, gratitude, and purpose by incorporating these Stoic ideas into your morning practice. This method not only gets you ready for the tasks of the day, but it also helps you develop a strong and focused mind. If you do these things every morning, your day will get off to a great start. Number 7. Appreciate your life in our final quote. Marcus Aurelius said, "Focus on every minute like a rob woman like a man, and on doing what's in front of you. Block out all other things." When we wake up in the morning, we may feel pulled in different ways, and we may not even be aware of where we are going. Distractions can come from anything, such as Instagram messages, random videos on WhatsApp, or a new episode of your favorite TV show. There are so many communication channels and stimuli these days that it doesn't matter how early you wake up. Some days, you feel like the whole world is trying to distract you and keep you from doing something important. Most of the time, these distractions work as productivity procrastinators, things that need to be done but don't necessarily need your immediate attention. If you wake up early, it's to make the most of the extra time to do the things you love before getting caught up in the demands of daily life. With all of its hurdles and unknowns, life can sometimes feel too much to handle. But the Stoic philosophy, especially the lessons of Marcus Aurelius, can help you deal with problems in life in a calm and grateful way. Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, who was also a Stoic philosopher, said that it was important to realize that life is short and to enjoy every moment. We can learn to be peaceful and thankful, even when bad things happen, by taking on a Stoic attitude. Understanding how short life is Stoic. Insight. Marcus Aurelius often told himself that life is short. Realizing that we only have so much time lets us focus on what's important and enjoy every moment. Practical application. Think about how life changes all the time. You could keep a book and write down things you're thankful for and things you love every day. Focus on being mindful and present. Stoic insight. Being in the present moment lets us fully enjoy and live life. Marcus Aurelius wrote that we should not worry about the past or the future, but should focus on the present. Doing this in real life means adding mindfulness techniques like meditation or mindful breathing to your daily schedule. Pay attention to what's going on around you and give your actions your full attention. Accept problems as chances to learn and grow. Stoic insight. Problems and difficulties are seen by Stoics as chances to grow. Marcus Aurelius thought that problems could make us stronger and more resilient. When things go wrong, change how you think about them so that you see them as chances to learn and grow. Think about the problems you've faced in the past and how they have helped you grow. Pay attention to what you can change. Stoic insight. One of the most important parts of Stoicism is figuring out what we can control and what we can't. Marcus Aurelius said that we should pay more attention to our acts and attitudes than to what is happening around us. Use this information to find ways you can make a change in your life and focus your energy on those areas. Stop worrying about things you can't change. Stoic insight. Gratitude is one of the most important ideas in Stoic thought. Marcus Aurelius often said how much he liked the little things in life and the people he knew. Do something useful. Start a daily practice of being grateful. Every day, take a moment to think about or write down something small that you are grateful for. Don't act like you have 10,000 years to waste, said the last quote. Death is right next to you. Do something good while you're alive if you can. Alexander the Great. You can become more grateful for your life, find peace in the present moment, and face each day with gratitude and strength if you follow these Stoic ideals. Don't forget that Marcus Aurelius's knowledge isn't just in what he said, it's in how we use what he said to make our own lives better. Marcus Aurelius says in the last quote of this video, I am grateful for having good grandparents, parents, a sister, teachers, associates, relatives and friends. Almost everything is good. Marcus Aurelius is honest and humble about how he learned his values and ethics, and he shows his appreciation for the people who helped him become who he is today. We can do the same by keeping a gratitude journal. Keeping a gratitude journal is a simple process. Gratitude doesn't have to be reserved for big things in life. The habit of gratitude begins with appreciating all the goodness in life and recognizing that nothing is too small to be thankful. For each day, you should choose 3 to 5 things you are grateful for and jot them down in a notebook or gratitude journal. So if you've had a tough day at work, focus on coming home to your family or your pet, or simply be grateful for being alive before going to sleep. Appreciating your life not only helps you have a peaceful sleep, but also gives you a reason to wake up confidently to face new challenges in the day. Remember that your first thought in the morning is often the last thought you have before going to sleep. We all have nights when we are so excited that we can hardly sleep. Even when the alarm goes off, you jump out of bed with great enthusiasm. The same happens if your thought before sleep is, wow, I'm so tired. Can't believe I have to wake up early tomorrow. When you wake up, your first thought is often it's time to wake up. I just want to keep sleeping. So make a habit of creating a continuous positive expectation for the next morning every night. Be grateful, forgive yourself for failures during the day, and commit to doing your best in the upcoming day. Things don't change, we change. Number 8. Practice mindfulness and meditation. While Stoicism and mindfulness come from different cultures, they both focus on creating a peaceful and meaningful inner life. Stoics are very aware of the present moment and believe that most human suffering comes from dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Epictetus once said that people are disturbed not by things, but by the views they hold of them. This shows how important our perspective is and how powerful the present moment is. You should start your day with a time set aside for mindfulness or meditation. This doesn't mean you have to sit in a lotus position or say chants. It's just about focusing on the present. Find a quiet place and a comfortable position. Before you do anything else, close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Start by noticing how your chest rises and falls, or how air enters and leaves your nose. Minds often wander, but your breath is always there to bring you back to the present. Bring your attention back to your breath without judging yourself. Once you're comfortable, pay attention to the sensations in your body. Feel the weight of your body against the chair or floor. Notice the temperature of the room. Feel the feel of fabric against your skin. Recognize these sensations without giving them a story. They just exist. Now, gently shift your attention to observing your thoughts and emotions, picturing them as leaves floating on a stream or clouds passing through the sky. This is the key. You are the observer, not the participant. This practice fits perfectly with the Stoic emphasis on differentiating between outside events and our judgments about them. Spend the last few minutes of your meditation reflecting on a Stoic principle or quote. For example, you could think about Marcus Aurelius's words, "The universe changes, but our life is what our thoughts make it." Let this wisdom seep into your soul, guiding your actions and reactions throughout the day. Adding mindfulness and meditation to your morning routine isn't just a relaxing ritual. It's a Stoic exercise in recognizing and appreciating the present, differentiating between outside events and our reactions to them, and building a fortress of inner calmness in the face of life's uncertainties. Number 9. Embrace discomfort. In our modern world, comfort has become an expectation, a standard by which we measure progress. However, Stoic philosophers with their prof insights recognize that the pursuit of comfort without challenges can hinder personal development they believed in. Deliberately incorporating minor discomforts as a means to strengthen the spirit, nurture flexibility, and prepare for the inevitable hardships in life. One Stoic philosopher, Seneca, advised, "Set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare with core and rough dress," and asked himself, "Is this the condition that I so feared? The essence behind this is not to promote pointless suffering, but to break the dependence on external comfort and remind oneself of one's inherent resilience as you start your day." Think about ways to introduce voluntary discomfort. It could be taking a cold shower to wake you up and sharpen your senses. This action not only wakes you up physically, but it's also seen as a spiritual cleansing that gets rid of tiredness and reminds you of your strength and ability to succeed. Instead, you could skip the first cup of coffee and remind yourself that your motivation and willpower come from within, not from outside stimulants. You could also try deeper practices like meditating for 10 minutes on a problem you faced in the past. Recognize the strength you showed and the growth it led to, or choose to walk or ride your bike to work instead of driving to support your body's abilities through movement. There are two main goals here. First, these daily acts of discomfort train the mind and spirit, similar to how an athlete trains the body. By regularly stepping out of our comfort zones in small ways, we prepare ourselves for the bigger challenges that will come up in life. Second, they give us perspective. By giving up some comforts every once in a while, we learn to value them more when we have them and realize that they are not what makes us happy or content. When you accept your discomfort, you're not hurting yourself. You're actually strengthening yourself and getting closer to a deep source of strength. You're letting go of unnecessary dependencies and embracing a Stoic philosophy of inner freedom by understanding that true happiness doesn't depend on outside circumstances. In the vast world of Stoic philosophy, there is one deep but surprisingly simple idea that is both personal and amazing. Amor fati, which means love of one's fate. This is not a call to passively accept whatever life brings, whether it's joy or sorrow, victory or trouble. As the sun rises each morning, we face the uncertainty of life. Plans may change, hopes may be dashed, or problems we didn't expect may come up. It's in these times that the Stoic principle of amor fati asks us to not only accept, but also love everything that comes our way. Imagine the freedom and relaxation this way of thinking brings when we're facing problems. You don't have to be sad about why this is happening to you. Instead, you can ask yourself how I can grow from it, or even affirm that this is what I need. This change doesn't make hard times lighter. Instead, it shines a light on the good things, the lessons, and the power that come from them. To practice amor fati in the morning, take a moment to prepare your mind for the day ahead. Think about the problems you might face and see them not as problems, but as necessary parts of your journey chosen by the universe to make you stronger. Remember what Marcus Aurelius said: problems that stop people from acting move things forward. Things that get in the way become the way in the embrace of amor fati. Every event, no matter how big or small, is seen as a stroke in the masterpiece of our lives. It is a powerful reminder that we are not just victims of fate, but active participants who can make every situation a chance for growth. As you start a new day, carry this philosophy with you and let amor fati be your compass, leading you through storms with patience, through sunny days with gratitude, and always forward with unwavering love for the journey that is life. Stoicism isn't about hiding your feelings or living a strict life. It's about understanding the nature of existence, focusing on what we can control, and building an inner citadel of serenity. While these 10 practices give you a structured path, Stoicism should be flexible in your life to help you adapt and grow as you see fit. Marcus Aurelius said that the best way to get back at someone is to not be like them. Don't let your enemy ruin your own peace and happiness. What practice will you add to your morning routine? Please leave a comment below. I hope you liked this video, and thanks for watching. See you next time. Spend a lot of time doing these serious things and they will change your mood and eventually your life.